A timeline is a graphic organizer that gives an at-a-glance look at significant events. The timeline should be in chronological order, highlighting key events of the time period being examined. In this activity, you will practice working with a timeline. Read the document in the activity to learn how to read a timeline. Take notes in your notebook on facts that you think are important or find interesting. Answer the questions at the end of the reading in your notebook. When finished, answer the workbook questions. Review the document if necessary. Interpreting timelines. Learn the skill. A timeline is a way to represent relationships between events and time. It is a graphic organizer, a line representing some period of time on which important events are marked. A timeline allows a student to see quickly which events precede or follow another. Often relationships that might not have seemed obvious can be seen in the timelines. Timelines can represent any duration from hundreds or thousands of years to only a few days. A timeline may show events that appear to be totally unrelated to other events. The timeline helps to place the events in historical context. For example, when the American colonies were quite new, older and more established civilizations continued to evolve. This relationship will be clear on the appropriate timeline. Practice and apply the skill. Study the timeline and answer the following questions. 1648. Work completed on India's Taj Mahal. 1649. Maryland passes the Toleration Act, which promotes religious freedom. 1649. King Charles I of England is overthrown and executed. 1670. The Hudson Bay Company is formed to trade in the Hudson Bay region of North America. 1670. Carolina founded at Charlestown. 1676. Bacon's Rebellion begins in Virginia. 1677, Milton publishes Paradise Lost. 1682, Peter the Great becomes Tsar of Russia. 1692, the Salem witch trials take place in Massachusetts. 1702, East and West Jersey are united into the single royal colony of New Jersey. 1707, England and Scotland unite as Great Britain. 1715, war with Yamasee, hundreds of Carolinians killed. 1733, James Oglethorpe founds Savannah, Georgia. Why might some people on both sides of the Atlantic have worried in 1650 that order was breaking down? Number 2, how long after Carolina was settled did Oglethorpe found its next-door neighbor, Georgia? And number 3, with New England and Virginia already settled and Carolina settled in 1670, what additional event showed that England's reach in North America was continental in scope?